Hello internet and welcome back to the most inquisitive channel on YouTube, Life's Biggest Questions, the place where our security clearance is most definitely above board, none of our credentials are forged, and we definitely don't poke our noses where they shouldn't belong. What's going on guys? As always, I'll be your disembodied floating voice Jack Finch as we dive back into the depths of the SCP Foundation, figure out just when the hell we're going to give up this ruse as we peel back the soundproof padding, take one step forward and ask the question, what if SCP-087 was real? Roll the clip.
When I was going up the stairs, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. I wish he'd go away.
In 1899, inspired by the reports of a strange, eerie ghost that would constantly roam the stairs of a haunted house in Antigonish, Nova Scotia, a poet named William Hughes Mearns famously penned his poem, The Little Man Who Wasn't There. It inspires in us a strange, ethereal sense of equal parts familiarity and the uncanny, but like with most things, the world of the SCP Foundation takes that feeling one step further. Enter SCP-087, and oh boy, you better just keep walking. Before we slide on down into that though, you know the drill by now guys. If you're a fan of this video, the SCP Foundation, John Cusack maybe, or just LBQ in general, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and ding that subscribe bell so you can stay up to date with our latest and greatest uploads. If you'd like to get in touch with myself and the creative team here at Life's Biggest Questions, then take a peek at the info box down below. On with the show. Have you ever been walking down a staircase, perhaps late at night, when you get that strange, eerie feeling that something or someone is following you? Not in the sense that footsteps are in pursuit or echoing voices, but that feeling that you're being watched in such a tight space. Well, let me introduce you to SCP-087, and those fears will soon be mutated into a much more desperate beast. 087 is a Euclid-class amorphous object located on the campus of an undisclosed United States university that appears to be an infinite staircase. The doorway leading up to SCP-087 is constructed out of reinforced steel with an electric release lock. The mechanism on the doorknob will not release unless it's given a redacted amount of voltage. That's a measurement. In conjunction with the counterclockwise rotation of the key. It's been disguised to resemble a janitorial closet consistent with the design of the building. Sounds harmless enough? Well, it's pretty important to note that absolutely no personnel are permitted access to SCP-087 on account of the horrors that lie within, and that's not despite trying, believe me. In layman's terms, SCP-087 is an unlit platform staircase, and despite the large amorphous ghostly face and the incessant small child crying in the darkness, that's about as unassuming as it comes. Oh right, we forgot to mention that, right? Each staircase is roughly 13 steps, descending at a 38-degree angle before reaching a semicircular platform approximately 3 meters in diameter. And that's it. On and on, creeping forever downward toward who knows where. The design of SCP-087 limits subjects to a visual range of approximately 1.5 flights of stairs, and there are no lighting fixtures or windows present. Lighting sources brighter than 75 watts have shown to be ineffective, as the staircase itself seems to absorb excess light itself. Of the 4 expeditions that the Foundation have operated on SCP-087, each of them have reported and confirmed the distressed vocalizations of what is presumed to be a child of an indeterminate age. Expeditions and video feeds have also confirmed the existence of an SCP-087-1, an amorphous entity which appears as a face with no visible pupils, nostrils or mouth. And that's about all we know of it, which is terrifying, right? It poses an incredibly interesting question, which I think rests on the function of Class D personnel and their role in the Foundation's experimentation. In 087's canon, 4 Class D prisoners have been sent into the staircase, one of which survived, one of which became comatose, and 2 of which are now deemed MIA. For all intents and purposes, you could likely say that SCP-087 is a sinkhole for human resources. Pardon the pun. Think about it, even an unexplored cavern has an ending, right? Scramblers and cave divers alike willingly plunge into the unknown, risking their lives because there's a thrill in exploring the unexplored. But what about the unexplorable? It's human nature to want to conquer curiosity. Hell, it's the sole function of the Foundation itself if you really break it all down. But how far would that curiosity go? What would be the ultimate price we'd pay for an answer, essentially? How many Class D personnel would it take to get that answer? Yeah, I hear what you're saying. If an infinite cosmic staircase was real and we knew that there was a creepy floating head somewhere down there, we'll probably send a drone or a bomb disposal robot down there before we start sending down meat sacks. But Come on, that's not the Foundation's style. We all know that. Why build a robot when you can use a Class D, which demonstrates much more movability and, sentience? Also, I guess they serve a function in themselves, but this is really where we get to the crux of our answer. Just like the poem by William Hughes Mearns, last night I saw upon the stair a little man
who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. Oh, how I wish he'd go away.
Well, that's exactly how we deal with things, because that's how the Foundation deals with this particular enigma. Ignorance is bliss. If SCP-087 was real, we'd seal the door and leave it shut, because some things are just better left unsolved. Right? Well, let us know what you think in the comment box down below. Cheers for sticking around all the way to the end. It's been a pleasure as per usual. If you've been a fan of this video, be sure to leave us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe bell so you can stay up to date with our latest and greatest uploads. As always, I've been your host, Jack Finch. You've been watching Life's Biggest Questions, and until next time, take it easy.